Welcome back to 96.1 Styling as we're kicking it tonight. We got Will in. Leslie's off tonight. But, as always, we're going to be kicking it with somebody. And we got Will from Many Persuasions in here. It's always a fun adventure with Will. So he was asking me, hey, when's the next time you want me on the radio? Like, well, matter of fact, can you come in? Fucking Leslie's not here. So yeah, Leslie will be back next week, probably Monday. Or we'll be kicking it with somebody else. I don't know.
Hopefully she's feeling better.
Yeah, hopefully she's feeling better. So yeah. So today, after the car show this morning, before I come in the studio, my truck, the passenger door, we can't open it, and we thought the popper was stuck. Something was fucking going on. Something was jammed up. And you can't really take the damn door panel off inside the truck. And so Stephanie gets this bright idea to go buy a Slim Jim. And, well, she used to live on Lilac. So, I mean, obviously she knows how to break in cars. And
right.
Fuck, I was probably about 50 feet away. She done fucking got my door open. So I think what's going on with it, it's the latch. Because I've had trouble shutting that door before, and it just needs lubed up, and so we lubed the fuck out of it. So it pops.
It goes a long way.
Oh, it pops open real nice now. So
nice. That's good.
Like I barely hit the button on the key, and the door opens. So I don't know, people. It's you have nice shit, and nice shit wants to break sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Always.
So yeah, I mean, it just is what it is,
It's life.
Yeah, it's life. That's fucking for sure.
Things you fix one thing, something else breaks, especially on these old vehicles. But that's kind of part of the fun, somewhat of owning and fixing them up.
Yeah, I mean, it's always got to be something. I mean, it's like I tell people with drag racing. Drag racing's bullshit, people. It's complete bullshit. And you're like, well, what do you mean it's bullshit? Well, you've got bullshit problems with your car. I've got bullshit problems. When we line up, we're not going to tell each other what's wrong with our fucking shit. Because nothing's ever perfect. And we got to deal with a bullshit track, okay? So, like, it's whoever gets their shit gathered up the best gets to the finish line. And if you look at drag racing like that, it's 100% fucking true. I mean, I went to the starting line and I'm like, well, everything's perfect and I'm in a shitty lane, so I gotta deal with my bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And especially with no prep racing. And with no prep racing, if a lot of listeners don't know, it's where they scrape the glue off the track and it simulates the street. So you're trying to put a 4,000 horsepower car down an 8th mile at almost 200 miles an hour on an ice skating rink. Well, it gets a little challenging with the tuning, when to put power in, where to pull it out, but we got good at it, and then we wrecked our car, and then we built another one, and, it's like, it's just like anything else. But I think the funnest thing that I've got drag racing wise is probably my nostalgia funny car. It's a whole fucking team effort, and that's the reason why we ain't racing nothing this year, because it's like everybody's got their own opinions on what to do, and I'm like, dude, just lower the body and start it and lower the body. I'm just trying to go down, trying to do big 8th mile burnouts,
Yeah.
But the nostalgia series, there's 6 events. Well, there's 7 events, but I do like 4 of them. So I don't travel too far west coast with it. I have went to Pomona and raced out there. I did really well out there. So it's just a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of traveling. And, this year I'm kind of focused more on the car and truck shows and the car club aspect of it, and just, out doing stuff, and having fun, I mean, it's, that's what it's about,
Right.
And, enjoying what you do and meet new people and become new friends, and that's what it's about, you know. You know, I don't regret anything. It's just the beginning of this year started off like shit. So, I mean,
Right.
you know, we're on an upswing now. We're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. You know, it's always got to be something. It can never be just the way you'd want it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, yeah, no, she got the door open, and then I had to help her with her car. We had to put this spacer in there, and I asked her, I go, you sure this is the right spacer for the wheel? Yeah, well, I was wrong. So I had to modify it, and then I went to put it on, and the lug nuts weren't long enough. And I'm like, fuck.
Damn.
So then we had to put some bitch back there. But it didn't take me long to do, because I got it finished up, got over here at the studio, and was on the air this afternoon, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
while I forgot my donut at the house. So, yeah.
Always something.
Yeah, well, it was on that big square flashlight that I've got. It was sitting on my kitchen counter. And when I come home to check on the pugs for the drive time home, I was like, ooh, donut. And I was going to wrap it up in a paper towel, and I gotta go. And I just took the whole fucking thing with me.
Hell yeah.
It was still soft. It was soft and gooey, and good little cinnamon roll that was covered in icing, and
Nice.
you know, I mean, you saw him this morning. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he got a good variety of donuts. You know, you wouldn't think.
Well, I had one of the like sugar glazed, cherry filled, and then I had one of those like multicolored sprinkle white icing long johns. That was pretty good.
Oh, those are good. Those are good.
Real good.
Yeah, yeah. He hooked it up this morning, and you know, there's a soft side of fucking taco. I mean,
Yeah.
and a lot of
Once in a
people.
while.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get to see it. But hell, me and him and his wife was eating at Chucker Burger just the other day, and you know, he's like, "Hey man, you want to get some Chucker Burger before you go in?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want some Chucker Burger," you know, because Chucker Burger people in St. Louis is a nostalgia hop. You know, they've been doing this since the 50s. You know, the girls used to come out on roller skates. You know,
Right.
we went down there for lunch with her. He thinks I'm always gonna bring Orangey out, but I've got so many different cars, you never know what I'm gonna drive. So
Right.
I drove my Civic down there, and he's like, "Coolest car, but I'm disappointed. I wanted to see the truck." You know, it's like, oh, you know. Speaking of,
Yeah, when I seen you guys were up there, I almost hopped in the truck and creeped on up there because man, I hadn't had Chucker Burger since the '80s when my stepdad
damn,
owned Institute. Yeah, so he used to own Institute. It was the old mechanic shop he owned right down there off Rock Road in 70. And we would always eat Chucker Burger when I would go down there, and that place is fucking awesome.
yeah, man. If you ain't had Chucker Burger that long, the burgers were $5.50. I'll tell you that. So I just gave her
Well worth it.
Yeah, I gave her $7. I told her I want my burger the same that you have them at Show World, and they sponsor Show World, and she's like, I got you. And she goes, but you want cheese on it? I'm like, if it was the way it was at Show World, that's the way I want it. She goes, they had cheese, and man, nothing beats a good Chucker Burger. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so yeah, we kind of hung out there. Talked to some. Actually, it was interesting. We talked to a couple fans. You know, they come over and they recognized us, and so you know, signed a few autographs and bounced out of there. You know, and went to work. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
it just can't stay in one spot too long. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. But on that note, guys, we're gonna pay some bills, get back to some music. You're listening to 96.1, kicking it on a hump day. We'll be right back.